Right, I think we're on, guys. Good evening, everyone. Patreon exclusive listening party. How are we all doing? Boys and lady, how are we tonight?
Very well.
Good.
Good.
Excited.
Yes.
Very excited.
Yeah, so thank you for joining. For those that have, we are going to be debuting our next new single for you guys exclusively here on Patreon. The song is called Shatter. Obviously, the boys are on here, and if you're wondering who that beautiful lady is there, her name is Fiona, and she has been the creative director on this campaign so far with the visuals and the videos and stuff. So Fiona, do you want to introduce yourself, darling?
Hi, I've been here basically to take this brutality and help communicate it into something visual that for you guys to get your teeth into. It's been really exciting, and when you see the video for Shatter, when you do, you'll see that it's been really hands-on, really visceral. This is an exciting one.
Yeah, it's been very cool. What have we been doing, boys? We have been rehearsing.
Rehearsing, ready for Nova Rock, which we're going to play on Saturday. I just can't wait. Get me to the airport. Get me on stage now.
Doesn't seem real, does it?
Yeah, we had that a little taster in June, didn't we, of doing download as the first show.
Yeah.
So this is still an exciting.
Yes, second gig in 2 years.
So we're stoked.
Apart from the knives video.
Yeah.
So that's going to be cool. Looking forward to that. So we've just been rehearsing for that all week. We fly out on Friday, doing this tonight, and that's kind of been about it, really. I'm not going to hang around here too long because I know you guys probably want to hear the song rather than hear us babble on. So turn it up loud. We're going to go on mute for about 5 minutes while you guys listen to the track. So we'll still be here, but you won't be able to hear us. So this is our new track, Shatter, and hope you like it.
It's gonna break me, but that doesn't matter. Another crack, watch me shatter. Oh!
That was a good slab of heaviness.
Yeah.
How much that is.
I like to play that one live, boys.
That's great. I can't wait to play that live.
Yeah, man, it's a banger.
I'm going to go through about 10 snare drums playing that, I reckon.
So yeah, so that was it. Quite a different vibe to Knives and Parasite, but still as crushing and heavy in its own way. So yeah, we love that track, don't we, boys?
We love it.
Yeah. That's
Very
definitely
nice.
one of my favourites off the album,
Mm.
if I'm honest.
Where would we put it in the set? There's a question.
I don't know. Fans can let us know.
Yeah, that's true. Let us know, everyone. Where would you put Shatter?
Open up with it and end. Play Shatter 12 times.
Just play the end bit.
Our next be wrecked.
Cool. So I think, so what was the deal with it? There's a premiere page going live at 8 o'clock
Friday.
British time, right, tonight. And then the song is available from Friday, 9 p.m. British time. So wherever that is around the world, where everyone is right now. So yeah, hope you like it. You know, there's lots more good songs to come as well. You know, it's an album we're all incredibly proud of. And you know, I think Knives, Parasite, and Shatter, that kind of sums up what this album is about. And there's even more good stuff to come.
Oh yeah.
It's just pure filth.
It is.
Heavy filth.
And like Matt, when we made the visuals, it was about immediacy too, right? Like when you guys see it, you'll know it's all very, nothing is overthought, nothing is overproduced, nothing is overmade. It's got the hand of the artist. It's got, you know, Matt was in the studio, hands-on, physically making stuff with us, and the stuff that you guys sent through was all self-shot. So it's a different approach as well. It's a much more intimate and personal approach to it.
Yeah, there's a very kind of unique experience for me getting hands-on like that, but it was good. It was very creative, very enjoyable, very simple, but very effective. You know, so when people get to see the vid as well, I think they'll be pleasantly surprised. You know, it's just a good gritty metal video.
You're getting a question. What is the inspiration for the lyrics?
Of Shatter, I think it was more about just kind of feeling just a bit broken inside with just the state of the world over the last 8 months, really. Just kind of wanted to capture something dark and brooding, kind of about feeling lost, feeling broken, not really knowing what the future holds. And yeah, that's kind of it, really. You know, it's not the happiest song I've ever written, but it's effective, you know?
Definitely.
How does that translate when you guys, you know, have the lyrical content to then, you know, the brutality of the musical accompaniment? Which comes first?
Usually the music.
Music, yeah.
It's easier as a lyricist to write vocals, especially like melodies, the existing soundtracks. You know, I find it really difficult to just come up with vocal lyrics, vocal melodies without having something to bounce off. People do it the other way around. Apparently, it's quite unusual. I don't know. That blows my mind that people would write entire vocal tracks without an instrumental track behind it.
So then you hear. Go on.
No, I was just saying what Matt said. You know, it's unusual to write like lyrics and melodies without any music. You know,
Elton John does, doesn't he? He writes lyrics.
Oh, well, that's Elton John, isn't it?
Yeah. Kind of bizarre that it's a great talent to do it. It just blows my mind. I just
but so then it's a more of a collaborative thing, right? So you're responding to me, you know, it's a responsive process.
It brings out heavy, it brings out dark, it brings out uplifting, it brings out, you know, all the lyrics and the melodies that are kind of from the soundtrack, you know. So,
how long did this song take to come together?
It was quite a while because obviously it got stopped because of COVID. You know, I think this one, it started in 2019, didn't it, Vader?
Yeah.
One of the sessions we did 2019, maybe the summer or autumn 2019 is when the instrumental started to come together.
Was it Vader?
Yeah, I think
it was, wasn't it? Started messing on with that riff, wasn't it?
Yeah, it just started with the intro riff, the sledgehammer riff.
Yeah.
Just wanted to write something that we'd never done before. You know, we've never done a song like that before. Something so slow and dirty and industrial. We haven't gone there before, so I just thought it'd be a fun song to try and write, just do things a bit differently, which is what this album is about. You know, it's about pushing the boundaries of what we do, and this is no different. You know, it's quite unusual, but it's fucking brutal.
Someone wants to know if you'll be doing signings when the album comes out.
I think we are, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how it's going to work, but
yeah, we work out
hope
logistics
to.
now.
That's the sort of thing that Patreon people need to be looking out for, I reckon. From
it was a conversation going, I think it was this week or last week, about signings, wasn't there? So in the UK, we're definitely thinking about doing it, and we're definitely booking some in. It's obviously just the realities of that with like COVID, I guess.
COVID, yeah. It's going to.
I don't know. Absolutely, yes. We love doing those things, you know.
It'll be with a screen with gloves in, and we'll put our hands in the gloves either side of the screen and sign stuff.
Yeah.
Somebody's asking which song on the album has your favorite breakdown.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oh man, for me, Knives, because it's all drums.
I like the Rainbow Veins as well, man. That's a good breakdown.
Yeah, they're all different, aren't they? They've all got their own
Yeah,
identity, which is the beauty of the album. It's hard to pinpoint one favorite moments, really.
Yeah.
I think when people hear Paralyzed, that's probably the middle section of Paralyzed side. I think that's the most savage we've ever sounded. You know, Knives breakdown bridge is brutal because it's got the vocal. This is more of an instrumental one. Yeah, you just got to have a shower after you listen to it. It's filth.
Yeah, the bass line in the middle bit of Knives as well.
Yeah.
You know, that's just disgusting, but amazing.
Yeah,
In a good way.
Like that.
I get to listen to these songs like dozens and hundreds of times while making the videos, and it all gets so much richer and more intense. But hearing you guys talk about it, it's fascinating in that regard. Somebody's asked, what comes first when writing an album, the Jace or the Page? I'll leave that open.
Well, it's usually just I think across the board is normally a riff or something, right, Matt? It's
always music, yeah. And
starts with a riff, and then we just build on that, you know.
It's usually guitar-based stuff, isn't it? It's hard to write songs with a groove. Sorry, Jace, but you know.
I mean, it's happened before, but you know, it's normal. You know, music is normally it's usually a guitar riff, you know.
Yeah, that's usually the catalyst for all Bullet songs, usually.
Oh, which song is gonna go? Well, which song is gonna be hardest live vocally? Now, I'm not sure if they mean what's gonna go hardest live or what's gonna be the hardest live. Is that the same thing, or is that two different things?
Yeah, I think, well, if they mean perform, then Parasite's a bit of a nightmare. We've just been rehearsing that properly for the first time. That's quite tasty, I'm not gonna lie. It's very fast. There's a lot of hand action going, lots of riffs, so it's quite complicated to detach the pair of them, you know, because Jamie obviously has a lot of singing parts, I have a lot of singing parts, and it takes a minute to kind of not get over thought by either the hands or the mouth. You know, it's quite a skill to do the two. So Parasite's pretty tricky just because it's very aggressive, it's very, very fast. So it's kind of just overload.
You guys have all said Parasite's the hardest song to play, right, on the album?
Just the intensity and the speed, yeah. It's pushing the limits of, you know.
It's the fastest Bullet track, isn't it?
Yeah, by quite a bit.
By far, isn't it?
Never lets up.
There's you know, a little rest in the middle section to catch your breath, and then off it goes again.
Smoking.
All you guys do is stand there, though. I don't get it.
You just sit there off, dude.
Which song on the album hits home the most for you guys? That's probably a big question. Like, that's probably different for everyone.
I think Parasite for me was, especially the lyrics, are quite particular.
Pretty savage.
Yes, some of the best lyrics I've ever heard you write, man.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Actually, I think Parasite's the lyrics resonate with us all in a certain kind of way.
But I don't know. For me, obviously, I'm a bit more attached. I get emotionally involved and write them. I think two of the more poetic ones, I think, Can't Escape the Waves and Rainbow Veins. I think those ones are they're very colourful. They're very heartfelt. They're very they're quite poetic. I think it's the best way to describe it, really. Which is quite a nice hard metal tracks. You know, it's have quite meaningful, pretty lyrics in nasty songs. You know.
Someone's asking, are the Shatter lyrics spawned from a specific person or situation? You touched on it a little bit earlier, but
not really. I just think it was kind of just the mindset of what was happening last year, because we had kind of the instrumental ready to go, and obviously we put down tools for COVID. So I just think kind of living in that first 3 or 4 months of that period was you know, it was bleak for everyone. You know, it was like no one knew what the future held, and you know, being a touring band like we are, heavily touring, and then that's just taken away from us, and not even knowing when that's coming back was quite a weird feeling, you know. So I think it's not specifically about that, but it's just about dark times and not really knowing where you are and who you are anymore because of situations that life throws at you, you know?
So that's transitional. I think a lot of people can relate to that regardless.
Yeah, I think so.
Are you guys excited to be on stage in like what, 3 days?
Yes, can't wait. Can't wait.
Yeah. Our second month, you know, so it's quite a butterfly experience again. I think like Friday when we get on the flight, it'll definitely feel real again, because at the minute it still doesn't really feel like it's happening.
Like we said earlier, like Download was kind of like a tease. Like that was like our first gig back in, I don't know, was it 16 months?
Yeah.
And then we was like all ready for that, and then it was nothing. I know we got this again, do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like reliving that again.
Every gig's a bonus, really, because we just don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah,
it's very frustrating, but this is where we are, and you just got to make the most of every fucking drum hit on stage and guitar strum, because you just don't know what's going to happen. So
yeah, what this has definitely done, I think, for all 4 of us and artists worldwide, is actually appreciate how cool our job is.
Yeah.
Doing it for so long that, I mean, you just tour so hard, cycle after cycle, it just becomes part of you. Really appreciate how cool what we do is, you know. And I think obviously the last 18 months has been like a right kick up the arse, motivational kick up the arse, and just to appreciate what we do. And I think that's why the album just sounds so good, is because I think we were like, fuck, this could, you know, the realization of things can change quick, you know.
Yeah.
So someone's asking which song on the album hits home the most for you guys. I'm gonna guess Parasite.
We just answered that, didn't we?
I think
no, but which hits home? Which one hits home the most for you?
Yeah, I think we said Parasite, wasn't it?
So which song has your favorite solo?
I like them all, because they're all I don't know, it's a lot of things I haven't done before on this album, and every solo's got something kind of special to me, you know, something I never knew I could actually do. So I think all of them, you know, I'm really proud of my leads, especially on this album, but yeah, all of them. There's no one I can really single out, because I'm quite blown away by what's happened, really.
That's great though, isn't it, when you get something that you record on an album that pushes you and pushes your ability, that really makes you engage with it, and it comes across as well. I think we've all had that, haven't we, on this album?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
pushed us, you know,
definitely pushed the envelope out for me on this one. So yeah, and it was super fun as well, so that's I think that's the main thing.
I think a bit of struggle always makes everything, the end result, like more rewarding, you know what I mean? If you struggle and then you achieve, you feel like you know. So I think, you know, Jay said, you know, that's what we tried to do on this record, just kind of push the boundaries and the limits of what we do, and just have no fear in the writing process. Confidence and no fear. I think that was 2 things that.
Well, I think that's the end of our questions for the evening. So the track premiere is going live, I believe, in 5 minutes.
Sick.
Very cool.
I'll leave you guys to say goodnight.
18 times.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you very
Thanks for jumping on, guys.
Thanks for all your subscriptions and your love. You know, we're doing this just for you guys, man. So we hope you're enjoying it as much as we are. Hope you enjoyed Shatter. And yeah, if you like what you hear, the song's going to be out real soon. So go listen to it again and again.
Yeah. And pre-order the album.
Yeah, man. Pre-order the album. Keep subscribing.
Yourself a ticket for the tour in November.
Yeah.
ASAP.
Yeah.
That's on Halloween, isn't it?
That's on Halloween, yeah.
31st of October.
We've got a big announcement coming, I think, on Monday with the full-blown metal lineup. So for those coming to the UK tour, big announcement Monday. So stay tuned for that. And if not, we'll see you on a stage, hopefully somewhere. We're trying.
Yeah, cheers, guys.
All right, everyone. Thank you very much. We hope you enjoyed the song. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Take it easy. Bye-bye.